What is up, YouTube? In today's video, we are having a look at a multifunctional USB microphone. Now, this particular microphone was sent by our friends at Maono, so thank you to them. This microphone is intended for everything from live streaming to podcasting, YouTubing, or even taking conference calls. Now, we'll go right into the unboxing, but just before that, a few quick things about this microphone. So this particular model is known as the Lite. Also, like I said, this is a general purpose microphone that has a studio type design to it. Furthermore, this retails for approximately $84 here in Canada, and that's approximately $60 in the States, give or take. Now, the box has pretty straightforward packaging. Right in the front, you have the Lite label and the Maono labeling as well. On one side, you actually have all the key features of the mic, like the USB-C port and the headphone jack. On the other side, you have the technical specifications of the mic alongside the polar pattern and all those other useful details. The backside is pretty simplistic and straightforward. Moving past the initial boxing, you can actually pop out the rest of the packaging and you will be welcomed by a plain black box. Pretty simple. Once you open the black box, right away you'll see there's a thank you card by Maono that thanks you for buying the product as well as encourages you to share your review. Moving past that, you have the user manual, which has all your standard specifications and details about the microphone. Now past that is the real meat, the microphone itself. Now, as soon as you take out the microphone, you can see its most prominent features right away, but we're going to get into that in a while. The next thing we're going to see is the accessory box. Now, the accessory box says accessory box, but it really only has a cable inside it. So when you open it, you'll have a USB-A to USB-C cable. This is both the power source as well as the data source. Let's have a look at the microphone itself. The build quality is actually very premium and sturdy. The mic has a nearly full metal body. The mesh itself is also made of a metal alloy. As you go down, you'll see that there's two large knobs. So the first knob is actually the mic sensitivity knob. This is the one you use to control the sensitivity of the mic. Also, you can press on this knob to instantly mute the mic and unmute it as well. Moving down, you have the volume knob for the headphone. So we'll get into the headphone capability in just a second, but this is what you would use to essentially control how loud your own feedback is on the headphones. Now, on the rear side of the microphone is where you have your headphone jack to attach any external headphones. Also, right beneath that, you have a USB-C port. This is wonderful because you can actually use this as a power source and a data feed, so no need for multiple wires. As you can see, the microphone already comes with a table stand included, which is great. But should you have an existing arm stand or another microphone stand you wish to use, you can simply remove the base of the microphone, which comes off by simply unscrewing it, and you can attach it to any other base that has a corresponding screw. Now, aside from that, there's not a whole lot more to see in terms of the design of the microphone. It's clean, minimalistic, and premium looking. Moving on to the audio quality. So I ran a number of sample tests to see how the microphone performs, and let's go through this test and I'll give a quick post analysis afterwards. Pop, popsicle, ice, ice, icicle, test, test, testing, 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, popsicle, ice, ice, icicle, test, test, testing, 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, popsicle, ice, ice, icicle, test, test, testing, 1, 2, 3. Just a heads up, in this test, we're going to be testing the high, low, and mid-range. Low range. Oh. Mid-range. Ah. High range. Ah. I definitely think that Maono did a great job with this microphone. Sure, it's not a Blue Yeti, but it also doesn't have the price tag of a high-end microphone. This is a $80 budget microphone that packs a lot of good audio capture. As you saw in the samples, my voice sounded fairly clear and it was pretty consistent. Yes, there was a little bit of background noise captured in, but keep in mind that's also because of the polar pattern of this microphone. Another thing that's amazing is that this microphone has a headphone jack included along with volume control. A lot of microphones in this price range for podcast use don't have that functionality. My final verdict is that I would definitely recommend this microphone to anyone who's just starting out a podcast or a studio production. I definitely think it packs a lot of value. It has a great sturdy premium looking build, it offers a headphone jack, it also offers a USB-C port, and it has decent audio capture. What more could you possibly ask in a microphone of this range? Other than that, keep in mind this will capture background noise, and in a loud setting it may not do as well. But once again, if you are in a podcast or studio-like setting, you shouldn't have a lot of noise to begin with. I hope you enjoyed this review. As always, consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoy my content. Until next time, Soltech logging out.